Hi, I'm Scott Biggs, publisher of Bodyshop Video Magazine, and I'd like to introduce you to our newest publication, Bodyshop Video Tradeshow. Oh, hi, I'm Bob from Under the Sycamore Paint and Body. You know, everybody tells you about these great big fantabulous shops you gotta have. I say bunk on it. I've been fixing cars for 10 or 15 years under my sycamore tree here, and I turn out fine work. I make some good money. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't need any of that training. I don't need any of that special devices today. In the next 25, 30 minutes, I'm gonna tell you all about some neat things. In fact, I'm gonna tell you about training. That's what I'm going to tell you. Training. Right here. Automation. Frame straightening. Not any of that unibody stuff. I'm telling you, it's frame straightening. Lifting. Okay? You know, lifting. Painting. Real important topic now. And information. You stick with me for the next about 30 minutes, and I'll tell you all about it. Lots of important stuff under the sycamore right here. This is Bob.
Bob's training is not what we would endorse, but the next presentation may have the answer.
Collision repair is changing fast. New cars, new materials, new procedures. How will you keep up? With Icar. Icar's got the classes, the publications, and the connections to keep you and your technicians up to date. Icar training is recognized and endorsed by car manufacturers, collision shops, and insurance companies. Classroom courses include unibody repair, plastic repair, retexturing and refinishing, finish matching, restoring pre-accident appearance. There's also the Icar Advantage, published every other month. Subscribe today and keep up to date with the latest repair information. And now there's the new Advanced Tech Video Training course. Add to what you've learned in class on new subjects right in your own shop. Keep up with the changes in your business. Contact Icar today. We can help.
You know, I'm going to talk to you about automation now. People always talk about these computer systems now. They scare me to death. All the automation you need, if you're like me, is one of them adding machines, hand crank jobs. They work great. That way, if you don't pay your power bill, you still can run them. They're much better. My wife gave me this adding machine here. It's got a battery and it'll work good. The other thing I recommend is that you do handwritten estimates. Okay? Much better. Looks real nice. You put it all down there. And then you sign it so you get that personal touch to it, you see? The personal touch, see? That way, you convince them to leave the car, get them out the door.
But if an adding machine is not your style, look to Akzo Systems for a true managerial tool.
Our success in the marketplace has been by putting the customer first.
The Akzo Systems software is incredibly easy to use.
And if someone can read, they can use this system easily.
I think one of the key pieces of equipment that we have purchased has been our computer systems.
What would I do without the computer? Well, first of all, we'd probably have to hire about 5 more people.
Business-wise, I feel the computer in the last couple of years has been a tremendous help.
Without the computer, I don't know how we'd be able to do it, the volume that we do.
Without the computer in this operation, I can't even conceive how we would be able to handle the customers in the way that we like to.
And I really feel it's a great help to any shop, no matter what size. You have figures available to you that you would never have otherwise.
We want people dealing with the customer who understand his business. When someone comes into selling the system, we want him to understand what the customer is up against.
I think it's important that our customers be reassured that the equipment that they buy from us is something that they can work with for a long time to come.
With the Akzo system, you will make more money.
It'll start making you money right away. As soon as you learn how to do the estimating portion, you'll start making money.
Instead of the job taking an hour or 2 hours to write a quality toe-in estimate, With the system, you should very, very easily be able to do it in less than a half an hour.
Our system will pay for itself well within 24 months, most of it.
All our customers have a modem that we sell with the machine. Anytime there's a problem with a file or a record, or just a question they want us to look at a certain data and see if things are correct, we can dial into that system anywhere in the United States, Canada, or Hawaii, actually sign on to their system just as if we were sitting in their office and provide support.
When you buy a computer from Akzo Systems, we don't just drop ship the computer and leave it with you. No. We take you through our system piece by piece, line by line, menu by menu, to make sure that you know everything about our application.
We bring management solutions to the collision repair industry by having people in our organization who understand that industry.
I was at a trade show where I was talking to a gentleman, and I said, "Can I go into your shop and find parts that you don't know what they're for?" And he said, "I don't want to talk about it." Shops have all kind of money laying around in parts that they don't know what they're for. With the computer system, you can take and produce labels basically at the touch of a button. Paint codes, trim codes. You can even put in the vendor that you bought the parts from and the invoice number. You're talking about 40% of your business that you now have a pulse on.
You have accurate accounting of your checkbook back as long as you wish to maintain the records.
It's very important to know where your cars come from and how many cars come from those areas. It's very important to know what insurance companies you're getting your business from, the amount of gross profit you're making off those insurance companies, what kind of cars you're working on that you're making the most kind of gross profit off of to the least.
I know facilities that are doing 30, 40% with one company. They own you there, they got you. And by using the computer to track that, I'll never let that happen.
Partners in Success is an important part of our philosophy, and it goes back to caring about the customer being first. We sincerely believe that the benefit to us in this business is not in the short term of simply selling a system to a repair shop. The benefit is in a long-term relationship.
Why should somebody buy an Akzo System application? Because it's the best system on the market.
And we are the only choice at our end of the marketplace.
And now Akzo Systems offers management training with Crew.
Crew is not a lecture. It is a totally interactive workshop for the participant. The participant takes the exercises that he works on during class, brings them back into the shop on Monday morning, and has something very useful to apply to the surroundings. Anybody requesting information about Crew seminars should contact me, Chris Kemp, Director of Education at Akzo Systems. I can be reached at area code 213-762-1161.
To fix today's cars, you got to pull the frame right. I use two very important items. One is a proper pulling device, and the other one is a great measuring device. I hook this between the tree and the back of the car, or the front of the car, or the side, and I just give it a few kicks, and it'll straighten that car right out. If I need some more pulling, then I use my trusty truck. I just get it a little run at it, and swam, it just pulls her straight.
That may be fine for Bob, but Autorobot and Dataliner have a better solution.
The Autorobot unibody repairing and measuring system has been used in most of the finer body shops around the world since the early 1970s. Manufactured in an ultra-modern factory in Finland, a country known for its technology, the Autorobot is now exported to over 30 countries around the world and is recognized as a market leader. Autorobot is marketed here in the USA, in Orange County, California. Let's listen to John Young of Autorobot Sales talking to a potential customer.
We've got some features that really make the Autorobot attractive to a body shop.
Drive-on, drive-off capability with single bolt clamp fastening for quick and easy setup. The Autorobot is a compact and mobile machine, providing great access and maneuverability. A hydraulic lift is in the bed with 360-degree 10-ton pulling capacity in each tower, giving your technician the ability to select their working height and pull from virtually any angle. A complete underbody and overhead three-dimensional measuring system for the critical tolerances required for repairing today's motor vehicles.
Looking at the Autorobot, it's very small and doesn't look like it's very strong.
Well, it's important. I usually get that comment from body shops, and the size of the machine is actually one of our best assets. The compactness, the small size allows a body shop to take full advantage of the space in the body shop, and yet it's still strong enough to pull any car unibody. In fact, it was designed to handle anything all the way up to 3/4 ton trucks. A lot of the machine has some billet steel in it, very thick, strong framework, and it's a very, very strong piece of equipment.
The pinch weld clamps only have one bolt in the center. How does that work?
Well, that's actually a very unique system that we have. It's a one-bolt system which clamps the pinch weld to the bed, pinch weld clamp to the bed, as well as to the car. So actually, to set a car up on the machine, you've only got 4 bolts completely around. As you know, with some systems, you've got 4, maybe 8 bolts per clamp. With the Autorobot system, you've got 1 bolt for each clamp, secures the entire car right down to the bed.
It's apparent that it will work on the unibody cars, but what about the frame cars or the four-wheel drives?
We've got special brackets for four-wheel drive and for pickups. We can handle frame cars, all frame cars with the machine, and as well as Mercedes and Porsches and Hyundais, which require special brackets. We have sets for all of those.
Been using a gauging system for measuring, and you're talking about a three-dimensional system. What's the advantage to that?
Well, we've got a three-dimensional measuring system, Don, a complete overhead and underbody three-dimensional. It allows you to really pull the repairs to the proper measurements, to very tight tolerances. With today's front-wheel drive unibody cars, some of the tolerances are 1 or 2 millimeters, and you just can't miss. You miss and you've got an unsafe repair. With a full three-dimensional measuring system as ours, it allows you to create the repair properly right to the millimeter.
What about the spec sheets? Where do I get them?
We produce all our own spec sheets. We measure all our own cars. We've got engineers all over the world, Don, that do that. And what you see on the spec sheet is what you see on the measuring system. So it's very easy to use. There's no adding, subtracting of numbers. Makes it easy for your guys to use, and that's what's important, because if you've got a measuring system that's difficult to use, you know as well as I do, your guys are going to try to shortcut it, and that doesn't solve the problem.
How about your service and your backup, and what kind of a training program do you have?
Our U.S. Office carries over $2 million worth of inventory and parts for direct shipment on any service that might be needed, as well as 2 1-800 numbers which allow immediate access to, again, the U.S. office for parts, delivery, etc. As far as training, we've got measuring schools that go on every single month. These are generally conducted free of charge for everybody to attend who has the equipment, as well as our distributors and our main office as well conduct in-shop training for all those companies who invest in the Autorobot system.
That sounds really good to me, John. Where do we go from here?
Don, what we really need to do from this point, for you or anybody else who's really interested in the Autorobot system, is to set up an obligation-free demonstration right in your shop, under your conditions and with your people, to really see if the equipment's the right thing for you. That's important to us. What you need to do is call 1-800-248-0202, and we'll get that set up for you.
We already own an Autorobot, and let me tell you, we really love working with it. It's been a very profitable tool for us.
It's the perfect blend between quality and accuracy and speed, which we need.
It helps get things done right the first time. You know, when a job's put on the Autorobot, we usually don't have a problem with it. It comes off the Autorobot, the sheet metal hangs right on, goes into paint, boom, it's done.
When straightening damaged vehicles, Dataliner Incorporated offers a choice to the collision repair industry. This choice is either a universal bench or a drive-on rack. They both represent the most technologically advanced and cost-efficient systems in our collision repair industry of today. The Dataliner 800 represents a new generation of universal alignment benches that do not require expensive sets of model-specific jigs and fixtures. Dataliner offers multiple self-aligning pulling. Self-aligning pulling has the most versatility and flexibility compared to any other type of pulling device. Also, we offer inexpensive pulling upgrades. The Dataliner Drive-On quickly and easily accommodates all types of vehicles, from small unibodies to frame cars, vans, and pickup trucks. It is also a complete workstation for body preparation, mechanical work, and wheel alignment. generous free space between the bench and chassis allows maximum accessibility to the repaired car. The drive-on is in addition to the Dataliner series of straightening systems. Components are interchangeable between all current Dataliners as well as previously manufactured Dataliners. This guarantees that your Dataliner will never become obsolete. The system features outstanding versatility and is a complete multifunctional rack. The construction of the rails permits limitless tie-down points. The working height of the rack is adjustable, and a work platform makes it easy to reach the higher points of vehicles being repaired. The drive-on can roll from bay to bay, has multiple self-aligning pulling, can pull from all directions, and incorporates built-in scissor lift for the fastest of all loading times. Dataliner also offers an inexpensive four-wheel alignment diagnostic system for use on both the Dataliner 800 and drive-on when combined with the Dataliner measuring system. Free technical training is included with your purchase of the Dataliner 800, drive-on 9000, and Dataliner products. You will receive data charts covering over 1,500 cars, makes, and models with specifications for both domestic and import vehicles. Dataliner will service you through a network of distributors and sales representatives throughout the United States.
Okay, now let me tell you about how to do a lift on a car. See, I use a couple of neat techniques. One is I throw this up over the tree limb and I hook it underneath the bumper. I put this in between and then I just lift it right up and it gives you lots of room to work under the car. Now, if you want a cheaper way, you see, I just use a few of my friends. Okay, lift her on up. Okay. See how easy that is?
There's lifting, and then there's lifting. Herkules has a modern answer.
Herkules Equipment Corporation is proud to present its revolutionary pneumatic vehicle lifts. In the next few minutes, you'll see how Herkules' line of easy-to-use pneumatic lifts will increase productivity, improve space utilization, and add flexibility to upgrade the quality of work in your shop. In other words, profits for you. These air-operated lifts are designed to eliminate the hazards normally inherent with electrical systems in paint and prep areas. Safety is paramount, as all body shop models are equipped with a secure lift locking device. Once the vehicle is raised, you're ready to start work. This procedure takes only a matter of seconds, and you'll see how convenient it is for the workers in your shop. When you consider that 80% or more of bodywork is done in the area from the windows down to the rocker panel, you can appreciate the advantage of being able to raise and hold the rocker panel waist high to the man who must do the work. In the fully lowered position, the K900P is only 4.5 inches high. When raised, it reaches a maximum height of 31.5 inches. Its recommended working capacity is 4,400 pounds, plus a 50% overload provision. After a vehicle has been raised and set on jack stands, the K900P can be withdrawn and moved to another area by using a special handle or floor jack adapter, both of which are available from Herkules. Now, consider this. How about a rail system in your shop? A rail system can substantially increase the parking space. As you can see, the Herkules K900R is perfect for assembly lines or work areas where space is limited. Herkules can supply the K900R with rails suitable for a new installation where a concrete floor will be poured over in-ground rails, or for an established shop where rails are to be set on top of the existing floor. Just like the highly successful Herkules GWR pneumatic paint gun washer and recycler, these pneumatic lifts are an indispensable addition to your body shop. The easy-on, easy-off access saves you time and energy by positioning the vehicle at a proper working height, and its absolute vertical function expands available working area in the shop. All models come with an unconditional 5-year warranty on the pneumatic lifting mechanism. And being non-hydraulic and non-electric, all Herkules pneumatic lifts are virtually maintenance-free. Airbags make the lift safe for sandblasting, painting, welding, or grinding. In other words, acceptable for nearly all body and paint shop functions. Ask your distributor for their lease and purchase programs, which are available to assist you with one or more lifts for your shop today. For an increase in productivity, quality of labor, customer satisfaction, and of course profits, the Herkules pneumatic lift is right for you. Herkules, revolutionizing the future of the body and paint trade of tomorrow, today.
Now I'm going to talk to you about paint because it's real important. The whole process is real important. You see, when you're ready to paint, you can do a lot of different things, and they talk about these big booths and things like that, and they cost way too much for me. See, we do it underneath the sycamore tree. That's where we got our name. Now, the thing of it is, I get the pre-canned paint because then I don't have to think about mixing it up and all that kind of stuff, and I just get ready. See, you can shoot it right where you want. Now, we're real safety conscious here, too. You know, we worry about the lungs. And we're also worried about toxic waste and that, so we just bury the cans when we're done. And to protect the lungs, we kind of do this here, you know, see? And it just works really well.
But paint's not just paint, and in the next presentation we'll illustrate just that.
Many companies talk innovation. We practice it every day. From our state-of-the-art paint systems to personalized training to our revolutionary Mix-It and Smart Scale technology. We're there to help you produce work that stands far above your competition. We're Akzo Coatings, one of the largest, most respected, and most advanced paint manufacturers in the world. A company that is built on a foundation of service to its customer. Experts working with experts. Thousands of body shops around the world use our products successfully. And you can too. We're available to assist you in all types of automotive coatings. As you're about to see, our experience, our technology, and our people are available to you in so many innovative ways. Akzo doesn't just sell cans of Sikkens paint. Instead, we have developed a full range of systems because the way you finish a job often depends on the way you start. It depends on degreasers, primers, body fillers, reducers, that create optimum top coat performance. So, leaving nothing to chance, we provide a total system that combines these products with the finest top coats in the industry. Autocryl is the most widely used acrylic urethane in the world. Among its many advantages are its high quality and durability. Autobase, the first true base coat that is at the forefront of a new generation of base coats. And Autonova, a completely new and unique kind of enamel top coat system. It covers in just 2 coats and dries as fast as conventional acrylic enamel, allowing you to double your daily output. But no matter how advanced the product or system, in practice it's only as good as the people who are using it. And this is why we consider training such an important part of the total Akzo package. We have 4 fully equipped regional training centers located in Atlanta, Detroit, Los Angeles, and Philadelphia. At these centers, painters learn by doing, not just by watching. This is the heart of the Akzo program system technique, because when you have something down to a system, you have fewer mistakes, higher productivity, and better product performance. To further enhance Akzo Systems' approach, we are at the cutting edge of product design with the introduction of the Mix-It and Smart Scale. Mix-It integrates a computer with a digital scale, giving you access to all the up-to-date color information you need at the push of a button. It allows you to mix any quantity of paint you need for a particular job, thus eliminating leftover paint and saving valuable storage space as well as dollars. This system will even recalculate a formula if you overpour a toner. Think of it, your own private paint factory on the premises. With the carousel mixing machine, you can stock all the toners you need to match and mix over 15,000 original automotive colors and in only 18 square feet. Experience tells us that the key to maximum efficiency is a body shop layout designed for peak performance. That same experience leads us to offer our unique body shop layout and design service, the smart starting point for anyone who is building a new shop, as well as anyone who wants to improve the efficiency in their existing facility. Thousands of body shops around the world use our products successfully, and you can too. We are available to assist you in innovative ways with our people, our technology, and our experience. Experts helping experts. That's Akzo.
you know, I'm going to talk to you about information now. Now, why is that important? Well, it's important for us to be able to stick it to them before they stick it to us. And the only way we can do that is get together. See, my buddies and I, we get together at the bar and a coffee shop, and we talk about how to set what price we're going to charge, and you know, how we're going to fight against the insurance companies and who we're going to get out of business if they don't adhere to the way we do it. Well, that's what we talk about, you know. We don't read what's going on around the country. That's unimportant to us. We don't get them their videos and that. We don't watch video. Well, we kind of watch videos. You know, we watch some of them, you know what kind I'm talking about. That's about all we watch. But, yeah, we don't care about what anybody else is doing. We do it so darn well ourselves, as you can see, that we don't need any more information. I want to tell you, thank you very much for watching us. This is Bob from Under the Sycamore Paint and Body.
The next presentation will tell you how to keep your shop informed, entertained, and involved.
Hi, I'm Scott Biggs, founder and publisher of Bodyshop Video Magazine. I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you about our video publication.
Bodyshop Video Magazine is an entertaining and informative monthly videotape publication specifically targeted at the collision repair industry. It is ideal for both you and your entire shop to watch. Each month, Bodyshop Video Magazine brings to your front door the information you need to stay competitive and maintain your profitability in this quickly changing industry. Through the power of video, you'll be able to both see and hear industry news, shop profiles, technical demonstrations, leaders in the collision repair industry, and management lectures that supply you with the informational tools you need to be a modern and profitable business. Here are some of the topics that we've covered during the past year. We'll take you inside one of Southern California's top shops, Jack Faluca's Paint and Body. We'll unravel some of the mysteries surrounding computers and help you determine if your shop needs one. And shop mobility becomes just a little bit easier with the introduction of the GoJack, a piece of equipment anyone can use. Plus, Dr. Gene Ferentz with some hints on the interviewing of prospective employees, and Lee Brown returns with more tech talk. On this edition, you'll meet Bob Blackstone and learn why reading your mail could save your business.
One of those items was a first-time mailing from the Department of Ecology.
Then a look at the largest grossing body shop in the country, Network Auto Body. And Scott Biggs will address our industry's public image in management sense. You'll also meet Ron Monarch, the new CEO of Mitchell International. Every issue of Bodyshop Video Magazine is divided into departments like Shop Talk, Industry Insights, Management Sense, Tech Talk, and the Idea File, each containing one or more stories that deal with issues that you face every day. In Shop Talk, leading shops throughout the country will be covered with a tour highlighting the key concepts of their business. We'll interview the owner, manager, and key employees to get a unique look at what makes these businesses successful. It will also feature trends and innovative concepts that the shops employ to their advantage. In Tech Talk, we'll give effective tips that you may utilize in your own shop. It will feature technical do's and don'ts, legal issues, and quick updates on worthwhile changes in methods and practices. In Industry Insights, we will present news, current events, commentary, and interviews. Leaders and influencers in the industry will be profiled in personal interviews. You will encounter lively discussions about trends that are shaping the future of the collision repair business. In Management Sense, you'll receive a mini managerial lecture. Each lecture will focus on a vital management concept that you can apply to your own business operations. We will cover topics on human resource management, cash flow management, recruiting and interviewing, and so much more that will help your shop become more profitable and stay competitive. The audiovisual medium is very powerful, and we want to bring to the collision repair industry a tool that takes full advantage of its power. Each month, delivered to your home or office, Bodyshop Video Magazine will open a window to new insights in your industry.
We know we can't be all things to all people, but we feel if we can just bring you one good idea in each one of the issues that'll make you or save you money, then your investment into purchasing a subscription to Bodyshop Video will be well worth it.